ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Smite UMG Gaming Finals here on Xbox Live from Atlanta. My name is Bart. This is Brandon. Brandon, tell the people what they're going to see now.
Eager is going to be going up against not Elevate.
No, not Elevate.
Very surprising.
Release.
Not Elevate. It's going to be Release. It's going to be
Xing.
the 2nd seed and the 4th seed playing for the 1st spot at the Smite World Championships.
In normal
And some
European
money,
land fashion.
No money.
Right, where like the bottom seeds play each other for the top.
Yeah, exactly. The 3-4s.
But no, it's Xbox. Here we're taking a look at the boys of Release. There they are. In the middle there, that's Clow and Xing.
Well, actually, when's the last time a 1st seed has taken a Smite tournament? I mean, Cloud9 was not first seed.
Cloud9 Prime was not the 1st seed.
At anything they've ever won.
Cog Red took the kickoff. No, they weren't 1st seed. No.
They took the regionals.
They took regionals. They took regionals.
Okay, so Cog Red took regionals. That might have been the only time ever.
Yeah. It's rare.
I think that, except for like Dignitas at PAX Prime 2013, that
Well, since the advent of the Smite Pro League, it's only happened once.
Wow, that's crazy.
Goes to show you the depth. Speaking of depth, there's Eager.
Man,
I don't know why that's speaking of depth, but there they are.
They, I've been talking to them all weekend.
Eager?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, great kids.
Sure.
They know the game a lot. They know exactly what they want to run. The captain of the team, AirCougar, I mean, the guy is...
Said he doesn't want to play Xbalanque. I don't know if I believe him.
Not only is he incredibly talented, but the kid is super humble, which keeps him grounded during games. That's why, of all the hunters,
well, you remember Astro,
on the scene,
though.
What?
Astro not so humble.
And AirCougar are different people.
Are they? Yeah.
Different
Once he changed his name, he became much more humble.
Let a man live.
Astro Squared was a ranked gentleman.
Yeah, gentleman.
A gentleman.
But he's super humble, which means his mindset going into game isn't very tunnel vision-y.
Okay.
All the other hunters are very, I'm going to get that kill, look at me, right?
Sure.
AirCougar's like, I need help.
Well,
right?
you see that like in the last game, Transonics builds, no penetration,
that's
bunch
just
of power
Transonics.
Fatalis. Right, I know that's what he built, but like
every time.
that is like tunnel vision the build.
Yeah,
right. It's like I'm gonna kill that guy, and I don't care who he is. Like, don't need penetration.
Although he didn't kill that guy.
He didn't kill that guy.
The other guy killed that guy.
Yeah, he got 4 of them. Though. That's pretty good.
No, that was very good at the end. But game 1 should be starting up in a little bit, guys. Again, Eager versus Release. We'll talk a little bit about Release. It's been all Crey and Xing.
Okay.
I mean, they're incredible. Now, Crey, and I didn't know this, Crey was a PC player named Paul. Paul.
Like just Paul?
Yeah, Paul.
Oh,
I don't even know how he got that name.
Yeah.
Right? That's always like the legend. And I remember playing Paul like a year ago in Siege, and he destroyed our pre-made by himself.
Okay.
Like, we start the game off, we're thinking, oh, let's troll around, and he like decided us. And I'm like, who is this guy?
It's Paul.
And I played him again, and he's always so consistently good. And I saw Crey the Outlaw play at MLG. I'm like, this guy's so good. Who is this? And people are like, dude, that's Paul. I'm like, no.
How about that?
The legend Paul.
Well, also worth noting from UMG, right? You have the 1st place team Elevate.
Yeah.
Probably the big linchpin to their success, and that was Clow.
Yes.
On the Hades.
Yes,
big Hades plays, now on Release, and they find themselves in the finals yet again.
Yeah, Clow actually had a really good day yesterday. I thought Clow was going to tilt really hard, because that's what Clow does.
Right.
And he didn't. He kept his composure after the big throw, and in Game 5, he played lights out.
Well, this one's also going to be a best-of-5 contest. We'll see if it goes 5 games all the way or not. Do you think this is a 5-game? I mean, the Xbox traditional kind of logic would say, yeah, it's going 5 games. They're all going to be like 40 minutes long. But what do you think between these 2 teams?
Honestly, it seems like Release has the talent to do it. It seems like there are 4 people on that team that are Pokemon, right? And then Xing is your Pokemon trainer. They each have 4 moves. You tell them what to do. Xing has a ton of badges.
Well, we'll definitely make an effort then to listen into their comms and see if that is the case.
Xing's the shot caller.
Xing's the shot caller?
Xing is the shot caller. And he does well with
lispy?
it. And it's not always...
He's really lispy now, isn't he?
We're calling him Xing. His name is Xing.
It's not lispy 237 or whatever? 2032?
37. 2032. Yeah. No, I mean, it's Xing. That's Xing. And I think for the people at home, normally I like to call them by the name. This is Xing. You got to know that.
You got to know it's Xingling.
There he is.
Well, there he is. Yeah, he's in the blue shirt, 4th position there from the right.
They have some jerseys, man. You like those jerseys?
Yeah, I like those jerseys.
But Xing is your 2nd to the left.
I already said that.
Did you?
4th on the right. You just did it different.
Hades is going to be banned away, but by Release. So a 1/3 of Cloud's God Pool is gone. We got, actually, you know what? That's not fair. He's been playing Isis, and Isis has been really good.
Yeah. No, there's plenty of mid lane options, right? Hades is really more of that deep option, deep pocket option than any of the other.
And plus, Dwurst is
Dwurst is a good one, yeah.
Killer on Hades. I think it's a smart ban. But Hell and Sun Wukong are both available. Sun Wukong, okay, going to be banned out. I'm sure that Hell's going to be taken away here. There's no way Eager's going to let that one through.
Not unless they're very confident with their Odin play.
There's been a surprising lack of Agni.
Yeah, it did work in MLG.
Yeah, yeah.
As I recall.
You know, people say sometimes it's pretty hard to get those bombs out in the exact position you want them because aiming on the y-axis versus using a mouse.
That's why you're a professional player.
Exactly.
Because you're good at doing things that are hard in video games.
That's why I think people are leaning more towards Thor now. They're getting used to being able to play it at a higher level. Zhong makes it through.
And yeah, you can see the reaction there.
Yeah, smiles automatically.
Really this is pleased with their Zhong.
This is probably their top pick.
This is probably the top pick.
Yeah.
Besides what's banned.
Yeah. No, actually, even with what's banned, I think Zhong
it's probably higher priority than the Athena. I think it's arguable the Hell. They're very similar to Hades.
It looks like Eager's like, I think we made a mistake.
AirCougar doesn't look pleased.
You know, the one game that released got Zhong against Juice in the first round, destruction.
Yeah.
Just like there was. Is there
going to be a new word in 2016?
What?
It's been destruction for like 2 years.
That's fine.
Is it? We're keeping it. We're running through 2016 destruction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ride it forever. It's timeless.
There's going to be like a decimation, maybe.
It's timeless. I use that one sometimes. Annihilation.
Cataclysm.
No, that's a move.
Yeah, it could also be something you call. You yell out.
I guess destruction's also a move. It's actually
yeah, it actually is called destruction, isn't it?
Isn't
that why you yelled it the first time?
Yes.
With the colleague?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're retconning now, maybe. That's definitely why I did it. Xing Tian, Guan Yu. So a couple of frontline bruisers.
Xing Tian also one of my picks for top 10.
5.
Maybe even higher.
Really?
I mean, he hits as hard as Sun Wukong. He's as hard to deal with as Sun Wukong, except you can't build Mystical Mail against him. So you can't ever even, like, win the lane by staling it out.
He seems beatable by, like, mages, basically. And like, if you can just, like, clear and, like, kite him.
I think Chang'e, probably the best bet.
Yeah. Shut down all that HP5.
She outranges him. She can stop a lot of his stuff with the 2.
Or old Crockebeck. He's good.
Look at that tank team. Jeez.
Every meta is a tank meta.
Yeah, I mean, we have 5 characters right now, and they fall into
tank.
I guess technically 3 different classes, but let's be real. Zhong is a Guardian.
Yeah, Zhong, Sobek, Gab, Xing Tian, pretty much the same, and then there's Guan Yu running around who's damn near.
I'm physical damage.
Yeah. He's close.
Well,
Sobek's going to be the one going up against that Xing Tian.
And hey, our first actual not Guardian or Warrior of the game, it's going to be Isis.
She's pretty resilient.
She can be, yeah. Circular
that passive, man. Maybe one of the most underrated passives in the game.
Funeral Rites, yeah. Not to mention, like, Funeral Rites also spreads out the protections that you steal away from with the 3.
That's right, it does.
She's pretty tanky, man.
She's tanky? Well, she's a motherly goddess, you know. Isis big wings to hug people.
There was a ranks game I played recently, and they knew we were going to ward on the right side, so they all went left and had the tower kill 4 people, and Isis witnessed her team dying to get 4 stacks of Funeral Rites to start the game off.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, she went into lane with, like, you know, plus the 1, so it was like 10 HP5, 10 MP5. It's brutal, man.
Is that the new meta?
She just went, not to mention, she went to solo. She didn't even need a blue buff.
Yeah, you can't stop that.
Khepri and Odin going to be taken away.
Well, the anti-heal gone. That's going to let the Zhong and the Sobek run free a bit. Same rank Guan Yu, though. He's bringing the heal. Hu Yi locked in for Eager. That's going to be going this side AirCougar. We're taking a look at Clow here.
About to drop the hottest album.
Thinking hard. Yeah, look at that, dude. He's in his B-boy stance. The 2-finger on 2-finger thought process.
I wonder what he's saying right now. It's like, all right, I'm Zhong Kui.
I see he's talking about a duo lane, right? Because he's like, it's going to be Hu Yi and Guan Yu versus... What do you think? You think Guan Yu's for the jungle, Xing Tian for the solo? That's what I'm looking at.
More than likely. Usually, I mean, Xing Tian actually plays 3 roles very well. Xing going to get his Cabrakan, and after yesterday, there's no surprise. And then we're going to see Crey taking on her.
Xbalanque. That makes more sense.
Yeah, with that team, hell yeah.
You know, the A and the X are really far apart on that list. How did Ray mess that up?
Like, before, there was, like, they picked Zeus, right, but it was actually Ymir. I see that one.
Yeah, they're right next to each
but
other.
on her and Xbalanque.
A and X?
Oh, and now Pekis is trying to blame Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys.
Get real.
Bet Kevin's back there. It's probably Kevin.
Yeah.
Blame Adonis.
I gotta tell you, so LATAM, did you watch the LATAM stream yesterday?
I did.
Looked awesome. They had some audio issues right at the beginning, and most of the chat was saying blame Adonis.
Yeah.
It was like all Spanish and hashtag blame Adonis. So shout outs to the Spanish viewing, the LATAM viewing
audience.
It's
a great crowd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a great
awesome.
crowd. Sylvanus. Yeah. We have not seen a lot of him.
Might as well, you know, it's like sustained comp versus sustained comp.
For me, I think Sylvanus is there because they wanted a really sick knock-up, right? Just like knock them up and burst them down before they can hit the ground.
Sure.
And with Hu Yi and Isis, like, that's a possibility.
Yeah, good point. They're a little more bursting on the side of Eager here. Although, I don't know, it's hard to say. Cabrakan, Sobek lurking in the waters. I mean, that's a lot of burst.
I do wish, though, that Xbalanque was on her.
Do you?
Just because, like, Cabrakan put someone against the wall, and then you put the sands in there.
That ultimate, though, it's so good anti-team fight. And with all these Guardians, there's going to be these extended engagements. It's going to be a little bit better on her, a little bit of a one-shot pony. Like, once his spells are down, they're down. And he doesn't have that same impact on the team fight that Xbalanque will.
So I think Eager favored to win this one coming in. If Release wins this will definitely be an upset. They come in as the 4th seed. They get through Epsilon in the final week. Everyone expected Epsilon to be here. Release kind of got their crew together. They replaced Assailant with Clow, who has been, I think, a welcomed addition to the team. When Assailant went into the MLG land, he had only been playing for like 4 days on Xbox.
Madness. Well, the music has started. That means we're in the game. Away we go. It's game number 1. Release versus Eager.
We're riding in with Sambam. They're walking down the mid lane, which is a little bit curious. How come they don't see the blue wireframes on the other side?
Maybe they're going to go 5-man.
Oh, this
5-man into the tower and get those
really
stacks.
Awkward position.
Oh my, what is Guan Yu doing there? Matt Koiz, please.
No one seems to care. There's no blinks. Actually, no. Geb has a blink.
Oh, they got the slow through the wall. How many
should
times when Zhong first came out was that the first blood? That's like the MLC stealth first blood.
Yeah, the slow used to be harsher.
Yeah, card through the wall, down you go. But instead, they'll just send Guan Yu back to base. Everyone.
I can't believe they didn't take the opportunity for Geb blink there.
Did he have it?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, he had it the whole time.
Did he get like rollout or something first? Can we take a look at Geb's abilities?
No, he doesn't have anything.
Oh, he didn't have an ability skilled. Freya,
so
come on.
he would have had it.
It's like a left joystick press down RB or something. Get your skill. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. If he's using Savage, right?
I assume everybody is.
No, Xing uses one of them,
Xing.
but he has like the paddles.
Yeah.
The scuff paddles.
Yeah.
Dude, they're cool.
Have you not seen a scuff controller before?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't use controllers.
Yeah. You bind all the face buttons to the back guys and then rock and roll.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's so you don't have to take your thumbs off the thumbs.
Right, precisely. And that's one of the reasons that the original Halo 3 players all switched to bumper jumper way back in the day. So you never had to take your finger off. You can melee, and jump with the tops.
That's where the claw came from.
Yeah, Claw started Halo 2 when people, didn't want to take their fingers off. They
That's
wanted
the Scott
to
Gandhi.
jump.
That's his only claim to fame.
I don't know, man. I give that one a killer N. Or even Mewtwo King.
Mewtwo King?
Dude, Mewtwo King's clawing back in the day on a GameCube controller, like, whew.
Nah, it was Scott Gandhi, Halo 2,
nah.
on a lockout.
I won't give
Trying
it to
hard.
You don't even know what lockout looks like.
I have no idea. I almost said Ice Ridge, which was a Tribes map. Not even in Tribes of
Just
Sin.
stop. All right, Crey actually taking some damage. AirCougar starting off strong.
Yeah, first minute, duo lane, little small advantage here to the Eager boys. What are you pointing at here, Brandon?
It looks like Cabrakan did start Purple Pot. Zhong did not, so they'll still have a decent amount of damage though. So I'm expecting Xing to go in here. Also, Xing I think is still the only jungler who can't manage to log in the correct order. He's always on top.
Well, he's the party leader.
It's true.
You mean Lispy?
Lispy 37.
Lispy 37? Lispy 2033?
2032.
No, 33.
33. Damn, stepping
That's
it up.
Xing.
Rip Wolfie.
Well, he's got a... Oh.
Pulled.
Oh, Crey. He's get pulled, but there's a stone shield there.
No mark of the
Rising
Golden
Jaguar.
Crow.
Yeah, no mark.
Very strange. But still, good pull by Jellly. Jellly, though, took a lot of... I think Jellly got the worst out of that one.
I guess the darts must have hit him. Must have gotten eaten 2 darts there.
That, and, when he pulled, he was in archer range.
Yeah.
So he's taking
couple
minion damage
volleys
as well.
A little bit of the what have you.
So far,
I'm looking at
just
Sprint 1 Sylvanus. What's going on here, buddy?
I guess eventually it'll be a heavenly
Oh,
agility,
sure, yeah.
But why Sprint 1? No idea.
Why Sprint run over maybe a
Poison
weakening?
darts. Another good Geb shield. Jellly definitely taking the worst of this one.
But now Crey's going to take some archer shots, but nicely moved up by Freya there. He'll get the one in hand to reset the aggro onto himself. Actually, a pretty nice little subtle play there by the support player on release.
Clow's smart. Right there, he
That's
didn't throw the card out, which was the obvious harassment. He actually waits to throw it into the next part of the wave, and then he's going to back up to stay safe. He doesn't want to take that Guan Yu damage.
Yeah, that Talu Assault. It hurts, and the longer that you stay in it, it hurts even more per tick, right? It steals protections away, making the Guan Yu more resilient, making yourself take quite a bit more
Every
damage.
single time!
Outlaw, he's getting had here. This is a big, nice play by Crey, though.
Yeah.
He's stutter step there to prevent that easy setup.
See, to me, that wasn't even a stutter step. He walked just straight forward, which was the most ridiculous option he could have chosen, specifically because he knew AirCougar was going to shoot in the direction he was aiming. And that's just so smart. I mean, why wouldn't he cover the option?
Max range Spear's ball. But Matt Koiz takes the, definitely not the better of that engagement. Cloud going to be able to heal that up nicely, but to that effect, Guan Yu will as well. Will also be affected by those ISIS funeral rites that we were talking about at the beginning of the game.
I think that Eager is really going to regret this Zhong let through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see, you know, if you're going to fight into Zhong, you need to already be rotating for these kills.
Oh.
I don't know about all that. Who got the mid camps? I would assume Red. Yeah.
Yeah, Eager already had them.
Right side, mid camps coming up.
There.
Xing losing his ultimate there is definitely going to put him behind. By the way, if you didn't see it yesterday, Xing's going to go into that crown that no one knows the name of. The 30 protection, 30 damage, 15 pen.
Oh, the Jade Mountain Helm?
Is that what it's called?
I believe so.
Damn. See, that's not.
There's the Celestial Legion Helm, which is the anti-crit one, and then there's the Jade Mountain Helm.
I was calling it the Imperial Helm because I've just been watching way too much Star Wars.
Yeah, jeez. You were talking about watching Star Wars like 2 weeks ago, and you just haven't stopped.
I haven't. I've watched 1 through 3 twice, and I've watched 4 3 times, and then I just did 5 and 6 last night again. God bless.
Not to mention Clone Wars.
Been starting Clone Wars. Been reading the book for Plagueis as well. Dude, we're like a month away, man.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, dude. Everyone in the chat, raise your Star Wars. Give me the hey guys.
is that the official Star Wars emote?
Yeah, it has to be. She's doing the Jedi mind trick with her hand.
Oh,
that's why everyone keeps spamming
What is that
it.
from?
I have no idea, dude.
It must be an employee.
I mean, they're all almost employees, right?
Many of them, yeah.
It's been a slow start.
No, probably not most.
What?
Probably not most. Most of them are streamers. Swiftor and Craig and
Trihex
and Scoots and...
Scoots has an emote?
Yeah.
No one uses that one.
OMG Scoots.
Oh, yeah, no one uses that one. Rip Scoots.
I'm sure they're using it in the Counter-Strike stream.
Oh, that's true. Slow game, though. I mean, Release and Eager both are definitely giving each other enough respect to the point where it's like, we're not going to rush in.
Nope. Nope. Okay. There we go. Misses the follow-up shot.
Right, it's time to walk away from that one.
Gets one, but still a little bit more...
Dude, AirCougar's playing great.
He's always been playing pretty well. I mean, he's...
To me, he is the most consistent player on Xbox.
Yeah, I'd say so. At least in my limited knowledge. I mean, we've seen this is now the second tournament that we'll watch them play in at LAN. He's seemed quite consistent.
See, going for the steal there. Dwurst doesn't quite get it. I like the attempt, though.
Shout out to Dwurst here, though. I mean, it's pretty easy to lose a lane to Sobek.
I like this, too. He's not only going to get his mana back, but he'll clear the wave efficiently, and then he'll have control. Oh.
The Suns would drop, but not enough to pick up Crey. But the gank squad is here. Looking to make something happen. Looks like Matt Koiz is going to give this one up.
Crey also went into boots, so his timing is going to be weird on the back, considering he doesn't have much gold in the inventory. In fact, it looks like he's going to be leaving without much purchase. I imagine he got... I'm sorry, no, that's AirCougar. Yeah, I'm sorry, he still went into boots, but he got a cursed gauntlet. 7% lifesteal at this stage is not going to give him anything.
It's going to be slight, if anything. And the Sylvanus Wisps are going to be more efficient at healing pretty much across the board here. That Death Toll even going to be kind of contending with the Cursed Gauntlet, but both of them now.
Yeah, they both have Cursed Gauntlets.
All right, so that's a wipe. We'll just call that. We'll call it even.
We'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Left side mid camp's going to go.
Eager once again.
Eager yet again. Freya may blink forward, but doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Have we seen the blink used?
Not offensively. If it was maybe a blink in that last engagement to put a stone shield onto Xbalanque, but it'd still be down. So yeah, no blink use.
Wow. Huh. Strange.
Got Cataclysm ready.
Very strange.
Have a go with it, perhaps?
I just he had it at level 1, and we haven't seen him use it effectively yet. Usually when you get blinks, you have intent. Xing has his as well.
We'll see. Look.
Xing loves...
Here, AirCougar. He's cheated over towards the mid lane.
Xing is actually picking Cabrakan as a response to Isis. He loves this. He loves the matchup. Freya in some trouble. I don't think this is first blood potential. Oh, let me fix my face. Matt Koiz.
You know, that it was an entire wave of minions in addition to the god there, Isis.
Well, Xing was there. Where'd he go?
Right side. They went to the right side camps.
Yeah. Oh, but Dwurst getting soloed down?
Just as I was saying, shout out to Dwurst for holding this lane versus Sobek. I mean, Xing versus Sobek is a very heavily Sobek favored matchup, I'd say.
Just for the first 4 or 5 levels, and then I would say Xing starts to take it back, just because his build is more efficient. But Dwurst, I think the real issue is that Dwurst built a starter item in the second slot, and that is the worst thing you could ever do, ever.
You hate it that much?
I can't.
You sure you didn't go to lane with just boots 1 vampiric?
No, I'm just it doesn't matter. Also kill, Matt Koiz, another one.
It's an OCD problem.
Yeah, why would you do that? Xing, missing another ult. Jellly could be in some trouble there. Card coming out.
They're going to try to make something out of nothing here. It looks like this Isis ultimate.
They're not going to.
Yeah, they can't fight into that. As the Zhong ultimate keeps on proccing there, that Isis ultimate gets fuller and fuller, and then they all die. So nicely placed by Eager. Eager going to dodge another kill. 3 kills now, 8 minutes in.
You know, and I think I need to impress upon the people at home the importance of these weird engagements that are happening and the fact that Release is not gaining kills where they're losing kills, because this is Worlds on the line. And if you don't win here, it becomes very, very difficult to get to Worlds.
Yeah, you're running out of options. I mean, coming up next, you have the MLG finals. Those are going to be in early December.
How many people get to go to? How many teams go to the MLG finals?
I believe it's 6.
6?
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to have not only the 3 teams that are featured here, almost guaranteed, but the XGN squad is now the former Denial squad.
Right.
So it's like, you know, Mace, it's Shadow Q, and I think it's Bronx.
Yeah.
And then they have 2 new, I think Dr. Elo's on that team, and I think they picked up 1 more. And then Elevate's going to be getting their old roster back with Chapu's suspension being lifted.
It's going to be contentious.
It's going to be really, really hard to win that tournament.
Yeah, this is a good one to win.
This is all.
I think Eager wants out. I mean, like, I think any team, it's kind of a silly statement to make, but I think like any team wants to get out and qualify right away.
Right, of course. I mean, it's just like the weight of the Worlds off your shoulders at that point. It's just like, let's practice for LAN. And I don't think a lot of these teams are going into Worlds saying, like, we have to win Worlds, right? As a new scene and with a $150 prize or $150,000 prize pool, it's like, I just want to get to Worlds. Well,
that's like, I mean, also, you know.
Oh,
one more, get him!
Does he go for it? He's out of mana.
Can't dive.
AirCougar actually would have had it if he had a little bit more mana to throw the Suns. Rough.
Yeah, but Freya was standing by if they would have dived there. Nice positioning by the Gab to stop that.
But Crey, the Outlaw, has to go back to the base again. He still can't even get the Cursed Gauntlet.
Yeah, now the 2-level disadvantage.
Well, the Cursed Gauntlet, look. I mean, he's still sitting like
versus the full Soul Eater.
Yeah, I mean, this is rough. That full Soul Eater's got to be very
What
close.
do you think the Soul Eater is supposed to be?
What do you mean?
Well, like, look at him. Like, there's, like, you know, there's boots and there's gauntlets and everything's kind of like a weapon. What is the Soul Eater?
Is it
a bracer?
A bracer, yeah.
Yeah, you think?
It's a
it builds out
gauntlet
of the gauntlet?
that turns into a bracer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Uh-oh. Jellly, Clowwwwww in a lot of trouble here. Stuck inside. Going to take some damage. Got some ghosts.
Put out some damage in return, but not going to be enough to set anything up. We'll get the heal back, but...
Xing's almost out of mana, too.
Oh, that's the curse of the Zhong heal. It's delayed.
So far, man, Zhong has not been the powerhouse pick we expected. Or that I expected, at least.
Well, he's had a lot of trouble with the Guan Yu.
Are you going to get tossed? I think you're going to get tossed, Xing.
Yeah. Tossed away into the spirit ball. Well played there by Eager.
Dwurst came out of nowhere. And where's assisting foot sitting in lane? He got that solo kill. I think he started feeling himself a little bit. Doesn't even rotate.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and recall.
That wasn't even a teleport. And once again, AirCougar getting the better of Crey. I think I talked Paul too much up at the beginning of this game, man. He's just got his number.
Well, like you said, I mean, Paul did work in Siege, right? Like.
No, but like we were Siege tryhards.
Right, but AirCougar, formerly Astro, has been playing on Challengers Cup teams and ranked for 4 years.
Mechanics are mechanics.
Fair enough.
Like in Conquest, I think that AirCougar, yes, is the better player, but this is just laning phase.
What's the tournament in?
No, but I'm saying, but they're just sitting in a lane boxing each other, and he's losing every engagement.
Okay, right, fair enough. But I don't know. I don't believe you.
We got the first timeout coming up from Eager.
So Eager is going to go ahead and take the pause, talk it over a little bit, solve whatever issue they may be having. No one really knows.
I mean, there's really no issue for the team. I mean, Dwurst got soloed once. It'll happen.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you overcommit to a fight, and I think that's probably what happened. But they seem to be in control right now. Zhong not getting enough gold to be super tanky. They're locking him down. Xing just got killed. I mean, you keep picking on those two
having a lot of trouble with Guan Yu, with Matt Koiz's Guan Yu. Like,
Yeah.
It seems like the Tallow Assault's a really good answer for that early protection.
Yeah, actually, you're right. And they're using it every single time, and if Cloud tries to commit onto the Zhong by stunning him out or doing anything, he's going to take a spear.
Well, and there's been like no pressure on the outside lanes by the junglers, right? Pretty much at all. Like, so it's kind of like, to me, a little bit that Release is playing into Eager's game, more or less. Like, you've got the Cabrakan, who is not anywhere near the same kind of like lane babysitter than a Guan Yu is going to be against another tanky target. And he's kind of forced to stay in the mid lane. Like, he hasn't put any pressure on the right or the left side lanes.
Yeah, see, like, whereas Guan Yu has insane push and can control lanes, Cabrakan's like, I'm going to kill that. And if you don't, Cabrakan is not a person.
Right. So, kiting Cabrakan's much more successful than kiting the Guan Yu because he's still healing up the ISIS. They have the funeral rites to share. It's just not working out, really, for Release. Like, they are playing into Eager's hand pretty well here.
Right. They have these, super tanky lineup, and they're not abusing that fact.
Right.
One person's going to the front and taking too much damage too quickly, and the other tanks aren't taking anything.
Or maybe it's just that Sobek didn't rotate to that fight and they just got bopped.
Well, even before that, right?
Yeah.
Like Cloud
in the lane,
Cloud got picked. I mean, it was Xing that got caught by the rotation. Matt Koiz is moving over there was just, or rather, Dwurst moving over from the solo lane was just incredible.
Well, back to the game we go. 11.5.
So we're about 11:30 in. Eager will maintain their lead. They're it's almost 3,000 gold, Bart.
Yeah, they got a. I mean, but it's been both the mid camps most of the times. You know, the experience now up to 4,500.
Jeez.
They've pushed the duo lane out several times. Has Eager. AirCougar's pulling further and further ahead.
Oh man, I forgot that the jungle and the solo were switched on the side of release, and I thought at one point Dwurst just had a 3-level advantage, and I didn't know what to do. But I mean, there seems to be like close to a level advantage in every role right now.
That's what the 4,500 experience will do. 10 minutes into the game. Now as we approach the 12-minute mark, in fact. 101 last hits here on the Xing. Sobek 85, so that spells quite a bit of gold there in its own right.
I mean, even with him dropping that solo kill, right? I mean, he's still ahead in gold. Granted, he did rotate over and get himself an assist as well, but
that helps.
Assists aren't worth nearly as much. Gold Fury still available. Left side camp's about to respawn. Eager gonna get these ones. I don't know if it's for free. Rotating into the jungle here.
Oh,
another pulse coming out. So that's 2.
Both of those were by AirCougar, it looked like?
Yeah.
Maybe he...
First one I think was Jellly, actually.
Was it Jellly?
Yeah.
Dual laners.
Just always pausing the game. Solo laners are like, no, we're good.
I'll fight through anything. I'll fight through the pain.
And don't come over to the solo lane, ever.
Hmm?
It's the solo lane. Don't come over there.
Right, yeah,
It's our lane.
It's not for you?
It's not for you.
It's not your word, solo?
It's not for you. Otherwise, we would call it the everyone lane.
I played some solo lane.
It actually is called the everyone lane when I'm playing ranked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't that be gold Furies for your team all the time, then?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Actually, I was really excited because they like 4-man rotated to kill Dust today in the Juice game, and immediately the Juice boys got the Gold Fury, and I could just hear TV goes, if we don't get this, DM's going to scream.
Probably screaming their way, knowing you.
A little bit.
You're an angry man.
I
played some solo lane.
How'd it go?
Recently.
How'd it go?
I'm 11-1 on Soul, and I lost to a tier.
Wait, what?
Yeah, tier's hard to solo lane against a Soul.
No, a Soul?
Yeah.
No one's hard to solo lane against.
No, it is tier.
Soul.
Think about it. All the other melees, like you put your 1 down and you just fight a minute and laugh at him. But tier, like he's like, nah, I'll push you out of that, and then he heals it back all your damage over and over and over.
You're not supposed to stand in that. It doesn't heal you when you stand in it. It just heals you.
No. But they can't melee you in it because it does tons of damage.
You're right.
Right. So against melees, normally just put it down, stand in, and hit them.
Right, but just don't do that.
But you can't.
Just change the matchup.
Tier just blinks on you. It's hard.
Hit your 3 and walk away from him. You're faster.
I do, but you already get Fearless Chain. Fearless Chain's fast enough.
And then it stuns him.
Right. But it'll end before your.
So you take a little bit of damage, then you.
But
put
you know who is
down.
hilarious as Soul? Fighting Fenrir's. Poor Fenrir.
No, dude, I don't like that match. Fenrir wins that matchup.
No.
You're just everything you do is backwards.
No. All you do is you hit your 3 and you let him Ragnarok you, and then.
Oh yeah.
The order of operations, you come out of Ragnarok making him go small, and then he gets stunned.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's so funny.
But really, like you start up doing stuff as Soul, and then he just jumps on your face and takes half your life, and then.
Oh no, yeah, in a 1v1.
Oh, it's.
Awful. Oh yeah, it goes.
It's
Fenrir.
just.
No, I'm
worst.
just saying like there's a Fenrir jungle in your Soul.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
It's very funny.
That's the best. Or like when you get executed by Alquang, does that still work? And you just like pop out of the mouth.
I think so.
If he ults you and like throws you up, you don't get executed until he bites you.
Right.
So if you turn into the little
ball of light,
the corporeal form or whatever it is, corporeal form, before the bite goes off, in between the time you're in the air, you just go back down to the ground and walk
float
away.
down.
It's great.
Like a snowflake.
Good. Anything that makes Alquang players mad makes me happy.
Really?
Yes.
You don't like Aquan?
No.
Why? You haven't seen the Dragon Knight skin?
It's pretty cool. Have you seen the other skins, the skins that are coming?
I know all of the skins that are coming.
I went to the office the other day and just play tested them all. Just to, oh, guys, you buy gems. Like, just, I normally don't push like that. You got to buy gems.
You got to buy the gems.
You got to buy gems.
Oh my, Xing looking to hunt down. Oh, he's actually going to pick up AirCougar, but it's immediate beads. Right back over the wall it goes. Still 4-1 for Eager here. That could have been a Gold Fury for release.
Oh, well, I mean, they got the first left mid camps, I think, of the game for them.
Oh, wait, no, Xbalanque's in the base. Seems like more often than not that's been the case for Crey this game.
Yeah, he's been sent back a lot. I mean, he's got his Devs Gloves online, but he went Devs Gloves.
More power?
It is. It's much more power, but it's also much less health. Also, where did Geb just go?
Does he roll into the back camp?
Dude, Freya just, like, dipped. He just, like, rolled out all the way past the tier 1, and Cloud's like, hello.
A little miscommunication. Yeah, Cloud, that's what, I think the 3rd defensive ultimate now from the Zhong we've seen.
That was a good ult.
Yeah.
Full demon bag made him super tanky, very hard to deal with. They walked away from that one.
But again, I mean, it's him using, he's forced to use it defensively. Not even as like a counter initiation, like, please don't kill me.
So we got a golden sash coming out, by the way, for Zhong. What are you thinking? Warlock's still pretty early?
Well, it's uncommon, that's for sure.
It's golden.
I know, but I like uncommon.
Have you played my uncommon noob?
Yeah, that'll be an E-staff.
You think it's an E-staff? I'm going to go with the Warlocks.
Really?
Knowing Clow, it could be Gem.
Why would you go Warlocks? Oh, for Zhong. I thought you said Cabrakan.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I don't know about that.
Xing went Voidstone pretty early. I think next one's going to be the Imperial helmet.
No, not the wing.
The Darth Vader helmet.
Darth helmet?
Yeah.
Do you even know that reference?
Darth helmet? Yeah, from Spaceballs.
Oh, look at you go.
It's a Star Wars parody, man. Come on.
Well, it wasn't included in your list of movies you watched.
It counts. It counts.
Have you watched Spaceballs recently?
I have not.
Maybe you should treat yourself. It's a good movie.
You can't say that like that. You got to say it correctly.
That is correctly.
But treat yourself.
It's just like Star Wars. It's as good. Mel Brooks is a genius.
Rick Moranis is a genius.
Rick Moranis is. Did you see there's recently like an article in Variety or something about why like Rick Moranis like stopped acting?
He's amazing.
Yeah, pretty funny.
He should be inspiring everyone.
I think it's because he shrunk the kids.
As AirCougar inspires Crey to sit all the way back near his tower again. Oh, I thought he was going in. I saw that dive bomb. I thought he was going to be the big man. Hey, Freya.
Yeah, he's just checking in.
How's it going?
Quick high five on the Houyi there.
Man, this went from a very fast-paced game to, again, very slow-paced.
Well, this is what we've seen, right? I mean, game number 2 and game number 1 of the last set were awesome games. And they were awesome games because there wasn't anything to play for.
Right. And then third game, they're like, all right, time to take, both teams were like, time to take this seriously.
Right. And taking it seriously for these Xbox teams is very, very slow-paced.
Right.
Like, no one fights anybody.
And you know what's funny is when they take it less seriously, everybody plays better.
Yes.
And it's not even just the crowd's getting more action. They're hitting more things. The communication is better.
I would assume that their scrims are higher level than what you see in LAN.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens all the time in Pro League as well.
Yeah. Right, that's true. Yeah, you hear about it. Oh,
I think
such and such was taking games off of the top team all week.
Elevate and Denial, they're the 7th and 8th teams, and anyone who scrims them will tell you, like, they win scrims all the time.
Let's take a listen to Eager here as they look to deal with Matt Koiz being aggressed on him.
Okay.
Strong button. I should fight this. We should fight this. We can fight this.
Yeah, go behind us. They blink.
He missed.
I rooted Xing. Bam.
Look at ISIS. Look at ISIS. Sobek's here. Get out.
I'm healing. They're all here.
I'm running. RB. No, keep. Oh, you should have just kept.
I can go with Xing.
Yeah. I'm like in the very back. I can't
win. Beads.
I'm dead.
I'm probably fucked.
Can you get Xing? Xing 10's there.
I can.
Going up. He's gonna have a big ult.
Let's get a shield.
It's a big Xing 10 ult. You guys get damage off that?
I'm autoing, but.
Please, they're really low.
I think I got him.
Good job. Well, maybe.
I'm really low.
Xbalanque doesn't have mana. They don't really have damage.
Alright, I'm getting up.
They're gonna pull Dwurst.
I need someone to body. Oh, I'm dead. I'm here.
Oh man, careful. We could have like wiped them off. Like I still sucks. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah, it's fine.
Controller. I'm getting heavy.
It's just fast, Sam.
No, I know. It's my 2 inner paddles, my outer paddles. That's like spreads up.
I got Xbalanque's ward.
They did left mids, I think.
They can't get gold though.
Well, there was Eager. You heard it. It wasn't so much them protecting Matt Koiz as them trying to protect themselves as Elevate takes that. I'm sorry, Release takes that team fight.
That was my fault.
How was that your fault? Yeah, you said Elevate.
I said Elevate during...
You accepted that.
Yeah, that was my fault.
A lot of calls to kill Xing. They don't like Xing.
Well, right. I mean, they got one.
He was very low that whole fight, and he kind of just ran around without any spells.
I mean, that's what Cabrakan does, right? He uses his kit, and then he runs around in circles hoping he's not dead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why were they so keen on killing Xing then?
Because if Xing's spells come back up,
if they come back up, it's a big problem. Fair enough.
Jellly, smart to try to go for Xing there instead of the ward, considering he didn't have enough time to get the kill.
Yeah.
So he just went to try to control a little bit. I think it was pretty good.
Look at old Matt Koiz there. Though he does make it out of that fight now 4-0-1 on that Guan Yu. Breastplate of Valor into Transcendence. Okay.
See that right there? That's an acceptable starter item, 3rd slot. That's okay.
Right.
You can't do Vamp Shroud in the 2nd slot. That's why Dwurst died in the early game.
Because of purchase order.
Yes.
Even though they got him at the same time.
Yes. Can't do that.
Just because it doesn't look pretty.
Right. Precisely. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
That's why I also think there should be a boots column, because everyone has to build boots.
In the same spot?
Right, and it should always be the second slot. That way, like, your first item besides boots, no matter when you build your boots, is in the third slot. Because your starter item's in the starter item slot.
But like, what about like the the lost artifact vampiric shroud start?
Right.
That goes in the third slot?
It goes in the third slot,
Oh,
so
okay,
your boots go in the second one. So everything's uniformed and doesn't make me itch.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I predict that your rank games are going to be very interesting now. Assume everybody's now going to be building.
Or even worse, when people like put their monopot in the first slot. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
What are you even doing?
Now you're talking about language. That's for communists.
Well, I mean, you guys at Hi-Rez before I started working here would switch the monopot and
fun.
health pot every patch.
Yeah, we're like, oh, I don't know why that keeps happening. It was really funny, though.
It's mean. Oh,
okay.
this is
Got the
free.
Suns on it. Take Gold Fury. Why not?
I didn't even see that was happening.
They just walked in and did it.
Well, 15.
Like, I mean, you saw there was that, like, heated, like, counter-warding thing going on there. There was 3 counter-wards going back and forth. And I think they spotted that Jellly went back to the base to buy more counter-wards. They're like, let's take it.
That was a big gold swing.
Yeah, that was huge.
Is that 340 a person? It's a lot.
Nearing 10K net worth here on the XT is Dwurst. Just under 20 minutes. Particularly slow-paced game, though. I mean, again, like, normally at the 20-minute mark, you'll see the solo laners, having been level 20 for some time.
I'm looking at Crey here. He's going right into crit now after the Executioner, so he's not going into extra attack speed on Xbalanque, which is very curious. Usually we see something like an Iqbal.
He's got the attack speed boots.
True, but still.
But that's where the extra attack speed's coming from, right?
Even still, I mean, he's going like full ride or die here on the Rage Blade. Nice stuff. It's fantastic.
You're welcome. Couldn't leave you hanging there with the ride or die.
I'm good. Jellly, oh, actually going to find 2 here. Knockup's going to be good as Matt Koiz takes right to the horse. Clow looking pretty dead here.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah,
Jesus.
Xing had some issues in that fight.
How did Matt Koiz even get that kill with everything else happening?
How did Xing live? Oh, that's weird ball.
Don't worry about it. Oh, that was Freya. Never mind. Keep worrying about it.
Sobek padding the stats, getting pulled back in. Gets that lurking in the water, does plenty of damage. He's going to leap away. Dwurst going to try to follow it up. Use both of his flips. No, there's a second flip.
We got the jump coming. No, not going to take it.
No,
I
he
thought
already
he was
went
going to go for it. Crey the Outlaw finally rotates over, but I think this is too little too late. Sunbreaker's still available, and I think they're going to push right into the tier 2.
Yeah, they can just Sunbreaker right on the backside here. Take this tier 2 for free. Oh, is someone really going to pour it in? Sunbreakers.
I think
Suns, boy.
Xing's got a chance here.
Drop the Suns. Drop those Suns.
Oh,
why is he dropping the Suns, Brandon?
So Paul clearly not knowing he has an ultimate.
Paul?
Crey the Outlaw.
Oh, it was used.
It was?
Yeah, his diamond is dark.
Oh.
I think it was in like the very beginning of that fight.
Oh, wow.
Like maybe during the Xing Tian roller coaster.
I think Xing Tian's ult is like the most unexplored move in the game right now. Like, even though it's very obvious. Spins him in circles, you throw him out of position, right? But people aren't like thinking about the combos. Like the other day, they were getting swung around in a circle and I'm Nox and I'm like, oh my god, and I dashed into Xing Tian and then exploded.
All right.
And double hit immediately on 3 people. Like that kind of stuff, I think as time goes on, Xing Tian is not only going to be the character we know him as, but his ult is going to be twice as useful. It's not going to be that Ares anymore. It's not going to be that Hunbot's ult anymore that initiates a team fight. It's going to be the follow-up to after the beads are down so that people can just destroy with sick wombo combos.
It's a pretty long like lockdown.
It's a long amount of CC.
Imagine throwing like the old the Zeus shield in the middle of that thing.
God bless.
Ching, 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 ching. Pop. Or boom goes the dynamite.
Zeus ult.
Yeah, sure, fair enough.
Oh my god. That's quite the whirlwind.
But it seems like every time I play with the Xing Tian, they throw them the wrong way.
Well, yeah, man. Your ELO's like 1,200.
It's much lower. More like 12.
Suns?
Final Sun, not enough.
He's gonna look for the cute boy ricochet here.
No.
Good analysis by Xbalanque.
What did he say?
That was painful. Uh-oh!
Oh, here we go. That's dead.
And then throws the wisp. Gonna walk away from the explosion. Cool guys do.
That's the, that's why you see those damaged Sylvanuses peek their head up every once in a while.
You know what? We haven't talked about Jellly and Clow versing off against each other today.
No, we haven't.
That's a pretty interesting dynamic that we'll talk about after Matt Koiz rushes down the back line again.
Clow's just getting abused by Matt Koiz this game. It's been all Matt Koiz.
Yeah, this Guan Yu's doing work, man. Here comes Assisting Foot again, right into the waters, but I don't see him doing much here.
XT's got his Soul Reaver too. Yikes.
Circle of Protection, don't care about nothing.
Yeah,
don't care about no Guardians.
Clow's going to get rooted again, snatched back in. Jellly, still, I think, the best player.
Oh, that spear ball. Wow. Clow's super low. He's in trouble. Yeah, McCoy's finding another kill.
Is this the end of the video game, Brandon?
Jeez.
Could very well be.
Freya going
Freya's
down
dead.
again. There's no way he's getting out of this one.
It's just Shingy Poo.
Dude, what is he, kill stealing? Like, how does he get every single one?
Sobek, I mean, they can't stop the Phoenix.
There's no way.
Can they stop the... I don't think they can take it here, can they? I mean, I think they probably have the damage, but...
Actually, Crey's got to be careful. If he brings the creeps in, the backdoor protections in the mid-Phoenix are removed. That's a big misplay.
Yeah, that's you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. That's going to allow them to take a second Phoenix here with impunity. I mean, before it would have been maybe a little tricky.
Right, because you do half the damage.
But now down it goes. And they didn't. And to be fair, they didn't like really like focus it during that period, but they'll still.
Well, they're always removed unless you reset it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to disengage for it to. And okay, GG. Release. Not going to want to deal with the pain anymore.
Actually, Bart, it was about almost exactly 1 year ago, right, where Clow had that whole Clowwwwww thing happen.
Oh yeah.
And Jellly was one of the victims of this.
Well, quote unquote.
Well, whatever. You know, he was part of it, right?
Sure.
But everyone, you know, assumed, and you know, Cloud took repentance.
Yeah.
You know, and I think maybe he's fighting with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Maybe.
And maybe that chip's starting to get filled in.
Or maybe they're just like all boys and it's fine.
Yeah, maybe.
It's way more fun to say it the other way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
totally
they're mad.
fun. Yeah,
it's
I'm
the
so
grudge
mad.
match. Cloud, Jellly. Jellly still, I think, once again, showing me that I still think he's the best player.
Yeah? I don't know, man. Koiz.
Koiz has had that's the
had a
first game I've seen Koiz really dominate in.
Well, the dice roll Circuit ult, right?
Sure.
That was a great ult.
Yeah, sometimes you kick you kick somebody into 4 people and it pops.
You get a quadra.
Yeah, but I mean, like realistically, like, yeah, Jelly's Sylvanus there was great. I mean, you don't hit pulls like that.
Yeah, no, he hit, and that's an
they're
Xbox.
like all of them.
He hit, that's an Xbox.
Yeah.
It's harder.
It's very
way harder.
Yeah.
That was very
Yeah,
impressive.
Jelly's the player to watch for me still.
We're going right into game 2, though. Like, there's no break
Rock and roll,
here.
baby.
I
Yeah.
think, like, you know, usually how it works is the losing team can say, like, we're going to go right back in. We want to go. They have the option to take, like, the minute breather or whatever it is, and they want to go right back in.
Away they go. So yeah, guys, we're waiting picks and bans for game number 2 here in just a minute. I'm Bart. This is Brandon. If you didn't know that by now, well, it's your first time to smite, I guess.
Damn, that was egotistical.
No, it wasn't.
No, but for real.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. Many moons.
That's no moon.
Hmm?
Star Wars.
Oh man, you're in deep. You said like a month.
I know.
Aren't you like, excited about Fallout or something?
Oh, no, I'm not at all. I was. Like, Fallout was like the most important thing that ever happened, and then Star Wars got closer, I'm like, I don't even care.
So you're gonna like marathon Star Wars games, maybe?
Yeah, I'm going to actually play the Old Republic storyline.
So,
come
what
on.
did you think about game?
Come on.
Yeah, game one. Game one. I mean,
I almost spent $3,000 the other day to go see Star Wars in Colorado 18 days early.
how's
But
that
I'm like
thing?
trying to buy a house, and I realized Kelsey probably would have divorced me if I did that.
Why was there an early showing?
There's
Like Lucas Ranch or something?
like a charity organization called the 501st, which is off of the Stormtroopers, and they got viewing rights in like 2 cities, and they were like selling tickets, and they were like $2,200. And I was gonna buy one, and then flight and hotel was like $3 grand, and I'm like, I should do this. I could do this. But Kelsey was already in New Jersey, and I'm like,
yeah.
she's not gonna want to get this phone call right now.
No, she's not gonna be pleased.
So if you guys want to get me something for Christmas, hey.
What, a time machine to go back and watch it?
No, I meant just like you can. I think there's tickets left. Maybe you can buy me one.
Oh, someone can donate to you 3 Gs to go? No, me? Yeah, me? Yeah. You know,
You make
I
them
was
big bucks.
wondering what I was going to get
You're
you.
the esports czar. They got to
I
pay
was
you
wondering
a
what
ton
I
of
was going to
gems
get
for
you. I
that.
was like, what should I get Brandon for Christmas?
Now you know.
Now I know.
You got to give it to me early though, because giving it to me late would be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll give you the ticket.
On Christmas.
I know what you really want to do is donate to the charity.
Yeah.
You didn't care about seeing the movie, right?
I gave the ticket away.
I thought it was just about the donation and your name.